In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best Sony phones in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these Sony phones, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Sony Xperia L2. Sony Xperia L2 is the best Sony's invention regarding the price, that's why customers are constantly purchasing it. So, let we start analyzing why is such a big interest in this phone, describing a display, design and most interesting characteristics. From a design perspective, this phone is available in the market in 3 color editions such as black, gold and pink. All of them look and perform great, also all 3 models share a front glass and plastic body. At the top center, there is an 8-megapixel camera, which contains video recording, while at back, there is a 13-megapixel camera, which contains LED flash and video picture capabilities. Users claim that these cameras can produce quality pictures. Moving on, this smartphone has a non-removable 3300 mAh battery which can handle up to 65 hours and of course that it presents an excellent battery life. This device is composed of an internal RAM memory of 3 GB. The phone packs micro SD that can go up to 256 GB, so you will have enough space memory to install whatever you want. This unit is a single nano SIM. Regarding display, has IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen with 16 colors. The size of the display is 5.5 inch, it's multi-touch and has Corning Gorilla Glass which allows a better protection. My only remark relating this phone is that this device could offer you a large display, but also unimpressive display qualities. With these display qualities, heavy gaming could be a big challenge. So, it depends on what you are playing. In addition, as big advantages, we can mention wide-angle selfie camera fits more in the surprising range of audio options. In this prospect, we can say that this phone is definitely a top-notch and it will fill every customer demand. Generally speaking, we can say that this phone makes a difference because of the potential above mentioned. To conclude, if you are looking for a low-cost, primary-level phone, even if it is a Sony or not, it looks like the Xperia L2 could be it, or at least until better options come out on the market. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Sony Xperia X8. If you are in doubt about what to buy, then we are proud to present you the Sony Xperia X8 as the best budget phone that packs numerous features and many capabilities. Regarding the design, this phone is available in the market in many color edition as silver, black, blue, pink and take in mind that independently of your choice all of them look great and have super performance. The display is composed by IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen, 16 colors, 5.2 inches size, it's multi-touch and has Corning Gorilla Glass 4, which helps for better protection. It is built of an aluminium frame with plastic back. At the front, there is an 8-megapixel camera, which contains also video recordings, while at back, you will find a 23-megapixel camera, with LED flash, panorama, and video recording. These data are enough to promise you quality photos. To continue, this device has a non-removable Li-Lon 3300 mAh battery that can handle up a day, for sure, but not necessarily the second one. This is precisely something that I would remark, which is surprisingly ordinary battery life, taking in consideration all Sony products in the market. It arouses a bit of disappointment at consumers. Connectivity options include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, USB. This smartphone is a single nano SIM, it's Android Oreo 8.0 version, the processor is Qualcomm Snapdragon 630 mobile platform, has 3 GB RAM memory and packs 32 GB internal memory which can go up to 256 GB via micro SD, so you will have enough memory space to install dozens of applications. Furthermore, let us mention some key points that you have to know about this smartphone as advantages, which are the good performance, punchy screen, mostly solid camera, contrasty and very bright screen, nice design, feels great in hand. For all game lovers, it could be an ideal choice because of good gaming performance. To conclude, I strongly recommend you consider this product as your next purchase, and, if you ever decide to purchase it, you will never regret your decision, considering also that you will not spend a huge amount on a new mobile. Next up, at number 3, we have the Sony Xperia XZ1. If you are looking for a top-specific phone, Sony Xperia XZ1 would be your super choice. Now, let me explain some key points about this phone that will make you decide to buy it. Starting from design, this device is available on the market in many color editions as black, warm silver, Venus pink, moonlit blue. Whatever you choose, all of them are looking fantastic in their own way. They are made of front glass and aluminium body. For better protection, they contain also Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The display size is 5.2-inch with Full HD. At the front side, you will find a 13-megapixel camera with video recording, while at back, you will find a 19-megapixel camera with LED flash, panorama photo, video, and video picture capabilities. Users are mostly pleased with the quality of these cameras. Continuing, this device has a non-removable 2700 mAh battery that can handle up for a day. My only remark is regarding with the battery. According to users, we can freely say that this is not a device that can see out a day and a half or more from a single charge. At all. I have to admit that this time Sony did a good job, according to previous models. Talking for memory, this unit is composed of 4GB RAM memory and 64GB internal memory, which can go up to 256GB memory via microSD, which could be enough space for your needs. Sony Xperia XZ1 is a single nano SIM. It is dust and water resistant. Connectivity options are Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, USB. It's composed of fingerprint side-mounted, accelerometer, gyro, proximity, barometer, compass, color spectrum. In addition, as the main advantages of this unit, we can mention the great display for videos, powerful processor, fast, smart simple look, and, if you like to watch videos and play games, this phone will fulfill your needs. To conclude, taking in consideration all these characteristics, if you decide to buy this model, you won't regret it because, as usual, Sony rarely makes errors in the selection of products which are placed on the market. Moving on, at number 2, we have the Sony Xperia XZ2 Premium. Sony Xperia XZ2 Premium is a top illustrious phone with undoubtedly impressive specifics. It offers a very potent multimedia package. In terms of design, you can find this model in two color editions, as Chrome Black and Chrome Silver. Both models look great in their own way. They are made of aluminium frame and they have Corning Gorilla Glass 5 back and front, which helps for better protection. Regarding the camera, it's important to mention that this type of model is Sony's first dual camera module with OBI Fusion Image Signaling Processor (ISP). At the front side, you will find a 13-megapixel camera with video recording, while at back, you will find a dual camera with a 19-megapixel camera and with a 12-megapixel camera with LED flash, panorama picture, video, and video picture capabilities. The display is IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen, 16M colors, with size 5.8 inches, the processor Qualcomm Snapdragon 845. Users, in general, are very pleased with the performance and quality of these cameras. Moving on, this phone has a non-removable 3540 mAh battery that can handle up to 8 hours of video playback, and 923H of web browsing over Wi-Fi. This model is also wireless charging. Talking about memory, this device is composed of 6GB RAM memory and 64GB internal memory, which can go up to 400GB via microSD, so, you will have enough space memory to install whatever you want. This smartphone is an Android Oreo 8.0 version with a single nano SIM or dual hybrid SIM. Connectivity options include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, NFC, USB. As great advantages of this phone, we can mention the sharp display, excellent camera, swift performance, takes great low-light videos, day-long battery life. The only remark I have regarding this smartphone is that the manufacturer could have done a better job in positioning the fingerprint scanner, but either way, I think that you won't find any issues in terms of use. To conclude, if you are a Sony loyalist, I strongly recommend to you this type of model because finally, this company come up with a much anticipated dual camera and, if you are reasonable type, there are more reasons to decide for this type of smartphone. And finally, at number 1, we have the Sony Xperia XZ3. Sony Xperia XZ3 is incredibly easy to recommend one when it's clear that this is Sony's best smartphone. So, let's get straight into action and start explaining why. Starting from design, there is a possibility to find this type of phone in many color editions as black, silver white, forest green, Bordeaux red. Whatever you choose, all of them looks pretty good in their own way. They are made of front, back glass and aluminium frame. They have also Corning Gorilla Glass 5 for better protection. At the front side, you will find a 13-megapixel camera with HDR and video recording, while at back, you will find a 19-megapixel camera with laser AF, LED flash, panorama picture, video and video picture capabilities. The display type of this phone is POLED capacitive touchscreen, 16mm colors, with size 6.0 inches and has a fingerprint sensor. In comparison with its predecessor, numerous tests have shown that this model has a considerably better and sharper camera, since the photos you will take are going to be filled with details and will look indeed pleasing. To continue, this model has a 3300 mAh non-removable Li-LON battery, which is supported by wireless charging. In this case, we can say that this phone has a biggest battery of any Sony flagship. Regarding memory, this unit is composed of 4GB RAM memory and 64GB internal memory, which can go up to 512GB via microSD, to secure you enough space memory. This device is an Android Pie 9.0 version with a single nano SIM or hybrid dual SIM. Connectivity options are Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, NFC, USB. In terms of sound, we can say that this smartphone has headphone port, great stereo speakers and high-res audio support. Furthermore, as great advantages of this phone, we can mention top quality build as both sturdy and good-looking, all-around great camera performance, the display is sharp, colorful, HDR capable and well visible in the sun. To conclude, without a doubt, Sony Xperia XZ3 is the best phone Sony has ever made. Beautiful to hold and to look at, this phone has everything needed as for a modern smartphone should be, so, brand loyalists will no doubt love it. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these Sony phones, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.